So we begin with a mixed up deck of cards, and I explained to the spectator that if I had them cut the cards to a random card, and I predicted this was a black card, for example, whether I was right or I was wrong, and in this case I was wrong, it wouldn't matter because it's a 50-50 chance. But if I were to take these two piles and spin them, and then have the spectator just kind of mash them together so they're just mixed up in some completely random order now. Let's straighten the cards out. Then I'd have the spectator just cut the cards one time. Let's say they cut here, and we're going to deal out 10 cards to each person. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'd ask them which of the two piles do they want me to predict. And I'm going to predict the color of every card in that pile. So let's say they pick this one. It's free choice. In that case, they pick that one. So we'll spread them out. Show them this is a completely mixed up deck of cards. Yet I'm going to predict the first card is going to be black, followed by 3 reds. So black, red, red, red. And I think it's going to be 2 black cards, and a red card, then a black card, then a red card and a black card. So there is a small setup to this trick, and it's just to take the entire deck and put them in red, black, red, black, red, black order. And any card doesn't matter as long as they go alternating colors. And then remember the bottom card, what color it is. So in this case, I have a black card on the bottom. That's all I have to know. Now as I start the trick, I can kind of fan the cards out to show they're mixed up without really calling much attention to it. No one's going to notice that they're alternating colors. And then I'll explain to the spectator. I could have them cut the cards anywhere they want, and I could predict the color of this card. Now here's the part that doesn't matter. You can get this right or wrong, either way, because you're going to tell them, look, it was 50-50. It wouldn't be impressive anyway. But what you're actually doing is flipping this card over and looking to see if it's the same as the bottom card. So this is black. So I want to know, is this card black or not? If I flip it over and it is black, great. It looks like it guessed it right. Even though I got it wrong, and you'd say, it doesn't even matter I got it wrong, because it's a 50-50 chance. Now here's what you need to do, and this is the only move in the entire trick. If this card is a different color than the bottom card, which in this case it is, you're just going to nonchalantly put it on the bottom of the deck and move on with the trick. If this card had been the same color as the bottom card, so if this was a black card, when I flipped it over to see it, I would have just put it onto the other pile and moved on with the trick. So because it's the same color, I'm just going to put it on the bottom of the deck. Now essentially what that's done is created one break in the black, red pattern. Because if I would completed this cut and put this here, now I'd have a red card against a red card, but the rest of the deck would still be alternating red, black, red, black. So you can see there's that one break in the pattern right here. And that's what you want to happen before you do the mix. And you want to make this feel as natural as possible. So when I have a black card on the bottom, I'll tell them, look, I can cut the cards, and I'll guess that this is black, but whether I got it right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Now I see that this is black, so I know that I have to put it onto the other pile. So I'd say it doesn't matter. In this case, I got it right, but it was 50-50. Now I'm going to spin these cards like this. I'm going to push them together, and I want you to just finish mixing them. So just kind of push them together like that. Now the cards are shuffled. Straighten them out for you, and then I'll have the spectator just cut the cards one more time. So they cut the cards here, let's say. Now I'm going to deal into 2 piles. Now as I deal into these 2 piles, look what I'm doing. I'm just separating the 2 piles that I mixed together a second ago. So although the orders aren't exactly the same, they're definitely reversed from each other. So now I can stop at any time I want as long as it's the same number of cards in both piles. So let's say we stopped. Let's get to 10. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10 in each pile. Now I can ask them to pick either pile they want. Let's say they pick this pile this time. Doesn't matter. I'm going to flip these cards over. So I see there's an 8 of hearts there. And I do that so I don't forget where I have to start from. Because I'm going to flip these cards over and put them on top of that and then spread the entire deck out. Now I know that I'm looking for the 8 of hearts, which is here. So the cards after the 8 of hearts are the ones that I'm going to try to match against. And these are going to be in the opposite color order of these. So I see black, black, red. So these are going to be red, red, black. So nonchalantly, I'll just say red, red, and then black. And let's see, red, red, black, red, red, black, and then red, and then 3 blacks. Red, and then 3 blacks. Black, black, black. It'll always work out in the opposite order of the other half that you just dealt out.